So today we'll discuss representation of binary numbers in signed form. Okay, if you consider 8-bit 8-bit representation, 8-bit data like in 8-bit microprocessor. Okay, so how do we represent signed and unsigned numbers in 8-bit format? Okay. So 8-bit format has 8 bits starting from D0, which is LSB, then D1 and so on, D2, D3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 8-bit representation has bits starting from D0. This bit is LSB bit. Okay, then D1, D2, D3 up to D7. D7 is MSB bit. Okay, in case of unsigned representation, okay, if we are not concerned with sign of the number, then we use unsigned representation. In case of unsigned representation, all the bits of the number participate in magnitude representation. Means all the bits represent magnitude of the number. Okay. So now the status of these bits can be all zeros. Okay. Then all zeros. This in decimal it represents 0. Okay. In hexadecimal, this 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 value represents 0 0 actually. Okay, 0 0 actually hexadecimal. And next number to this is 0 0 0 and so on, all zeros, and last bit is 1. So in decimal, this value is 1, and hexadecimal it is 0 1, 8-bit value. Okay. Similarly, next value is 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0. So this is 2 in decimal and 0 2 in hexadecimal, and so on. Okay. And in between you will find a value like 0, then 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay. So this is 7F, 7F in hexadecimal, and 127. Okay, decimal. Okay. The next value to this is 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is 80 value in hexadecimal and 128 in decimal, and so on. Okay. Next value is 81 in hexadecimal and 120 in decimal. So the last value will be with all ones. Okay. So in hexadecimal, this value is FF, and this is 255. Okay. So this will be the case if we use unsigned representation. Then the range of decimal numbers which can be represented by using 8-bit binary number will be from 0 to 255. Okay, no sign will be required in that case. Okay, and in hexadecimal it will be 00 to FF. Okay, so this is the case when we represent unsigned number. So in unsigned number, all the bits participate in magnitude representation. Okay. Now, if we are to represent signed numbers, means numbers like positive numbers, negative numbers, using binary numbers. Okay. Then in signed number representation, MSB bit D7, this bit is reserved to indicate sign of the number. Okay. And the rest of the bits D0, D1 up to D6, these bits represent magnitude of the number. Okay. So D7 it indicates sign of the number. D0 to D6 numbers represent magnitude. Okay. Now, if the sign bit is 0, if the sign bit is 0, then the number is positive. Okay. And if sign bit is 1, then the number is negative. Okay. There are different ways to represent magnitude of the negative numbers that we'll discuss next. Further, there are 3 methods to represent the magnitude. Okay. So if the D7 bit is 0, then the magnitude represented by rest of the bits will be positive. And if D7 is 1, then the number is negative. Okay. Now, since in signed number representation, only 7 bits from D0 to D6, only 7 bits participate in the representation of magnitude, then the range of signed numbers represented will be half than the range of unsigned representation. Okay. So in this range, from 00 to 7F, these numbers represent positive numbers. These are positive numbers. This range represents positive numbers. And the range from 80 to FF, it is negative equivalent of the positive range. Means these are the negative numbers. Okay, these are negative numbers. If we are to represent any number from this range as negative number, then say suppose we are to represent number -2. If we are to represent -2, then its negative equivalent will be lying in this range 80 to FF. Okay, 80 to FF. So if we use 2's complement method, then if we take 2's complement of 02, first of all write its 1's complement, original representation, it is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. This is 02. This is 02. Okay. Or we can say that this is plus 02. And if we are to write its negative equivalent, then we will take its 2's complement. So first of all, its 1's complement is calculated. The number becomes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Then 1 is added to find 2's complement. So it is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So its hexadecimal equivalent is FE. FE. Now FE is lying in this range, that is negative range. Okay. Now FE is negative equivalent of 02. So if we are to represent -2, if we are to represent -2 in microprocessor, so we can write it with in this form FEH. Okay. See, for microprocessor, FE is simply a number. It is simply a number. That is FE hexadecimal number. So now whether it is 254, because 254 is FE. Now whether it is equivalent of 254 or -2, so it will be decided by the programmer. So programmer has to decide whether he or she has to consider FE as 254 or -2. Okay, so for microprocessor, FE is simply a number. Okay, so any number in this first range, that is 00 to 7F, so negative equivalent of any number in this range will be lying in this second range from 80 to FF. Okay, so We will verify it by considering more examples in this next part of the lecture. Okay. So now what will be the range of signed representation that we have to find? Yes, student, any doubt till now? Any doubt you have till now? Yes, no doubt, students.
एक्सक्यूज सर सर वो
Yes.
लास्ट पॉइंट एक बार रिपीट कर दो जिसमें आप कह रहे थे हमें खुद चूज करना पड़ेगा कौन सी नोटेशन में.
Okay, मैं कर देता हूँ. Suppose you are asked to store a value in accumulator. Suppose the value is simply say FE. We consider the same example FE. If you have to store value FE without considering any sign, you have to simply store value FE in A. So in this case, this number is unsigned number. You will simply write M V I A comma FE. Okay. So this is the case when the number is unsigned. Now, if you are asked to store a value -2 in a accumulator, -2, okay, then we cannot write like this M V I A comma -2. Okay. So most of the assemblers will not detect this negative sign. Okay. So the correct way to write this, correct way to store -2 in A is, first of all, you find its 2's complement to find its equivalent value. So you will write M V I A F E H. Okay. So now if you have to store unsigned value F E H in A, you will write this instruction. And if you are asked to store -2 in A, you will write the same instruction. Okay. In both the cases, the microprocessor will place value FE in accumulator. Now, this depends upon the situation. It depends upon the program. Whether we will consider this as simply FEH value, means we will consider it as 254, or we are considering it's -2. It डिपेंड करता है कि हमारी एप्लीकेशन क्या है. तो अगर हमने साइंड नंबर को मैनेज करना है, if we have to manage signed numbers, then we have to consider 2's complement of the signed number, and the value which we are writing in the instruction will be a negative equivalent of the number. Okay. तो ये प्रोग्राम पे डिपेंड करता है. तो हम एक एग्जांपल वी विल कंसिडर एट द एंड ऑफ दिस लेक्चर. उसमें आपको इट विल बी क्लियर. तो इस सिचुएशन पे डिपेंड करता है कि आपने उस नंबर को क्या लेना है.
ओके सर.
Any other doubt? Okay, first of all, let me write the range of numbers representation, then I will discuss an example, then the concept will be more clear that time. The range of numbers will be, in case of unsigned representation, in case of unsigned representation, 8-bit numbers can represent numbers from 0 to 255 in decimal, 0 to 255. Okay, that is 2 power 8. 256 total combinations will be there because 8-bit number is there. So 2 power 8, 256 total combinations, and the range will be 0 to 55. And in hexadecimal, this range will be 002 FM. 002 FFH. Okay. But in case of signed representation, what will be this range? Okay. There is one bit that is 0. So if we take 2's complement of 0, it will be 0. Okay. So 0 will be at center. It cannot be -0 or +0. It will be simply 0. Now what will be the negative range and what will be the positive range? Okay. So a number. Next is 128. So it is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So if we take its 2's complement, so first of all 1's complement will be 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then add 1, it will be 1 plus 1, 0, 1 carry, 1 plus 1, 0, 1 carry, and so on. So, if we take 2's complement of this number 80, that is 1000, we will get same number, that is 80. Okay. So, we cannot decide whether we consider this number as positive or negative. Okay, because it is available in both the cases, positive as well as negative. Okay. So, in some of the books, you will see that this number 128 is considered as a negative number. Okay, because of this sign, because of the MSB bit. Okay, so this number is considered as a negative number. So the positive range is up to plus 127. Is up to plus 127. Okay. And the negative range is up to 0 to minus 128. Okay. So in case of signed representation, signed number representation, the numbers are represented from 0 to plus 127 and 0 to minus 128. Means ये जो range है, it will be from minus 1 to minus 128. Okay, and this range is 0 to plus 127. तो अब range half हो गई है ना, ये 255 था, ये इसका 128 या 127 हो गया. And in some of the books, you will find that this 128 is considered as positive. 128 is considered as positive. So then the range becomes 0 to plus 128 or 0 to minus 127. Means we can represent numbers from, we can represent negative equivalent of numbers from 1 to 127. We can represent negative equivalent from numbers 1 to 127. Okay. We have numbers, we have positive numbers, plus 1, 2, plus 127. We can write the negative equivalents in this range, that is from minus 1 to minus 127. So this is the range, and this number 128, it is simply we can say that we can represent a number plus 128, but we cannot represent its negative equivalent. Okay, that is the region given in the books, where the 128 is considered as a positive number. So the range becomes, in that case, the range becomes plus 1 to plus 128, and positive range is plus 1 to plus 128, and the negative range is minus 1 to minus 127. So we cannot write its negative equivalent. I think this is the most, I think this is the valid case, most acceptable range. But I have seen one book where 128 is considered as minus 128, this 80 is considered as minus 128, but in most of the books you will find 80 as plus 128. Okay. So finally, if we write the ranges, in both signed and unsigned numbers, So if we write the ranges, it is 0, 0 to 8, 0. That is 0 to 128. This is one range. And second is 81 to FF. This is secondary. So in case of unsigned representation, this is simply 129 to 255. This is the case when we consider unsigned representation. But in the case of signed representation, this range we consider as positive, that is 0 to plus 128. Then this range we consider as minus 1 to, जैसे करो कि minus 1 to 127. ओके, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, क्लियर है ये रेंज आपको? यस स्टूडेंट्स, क्लियर है रेंज? This range we will be using in representing that floating point numbers also. Okay, so positive numbers range is 0 to 128 and negative numbers is minus 1 to minus 127. This is the case when we use signed representation. And for unsigned representation, it will be from 0 to 255. Okay, yes, what's clear है? Chalo. So let us discuss one example to understand the concept of signed number representation. Suppose we have to add two 8-bit numbers. Okay, so suppose the numbers are, you can consider like 35H, and the second number is any number you can consider 8BH. Okay, so since the numbers are unsigned, we have to just add these numbers. We represent these numbers as 35 as 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Second number is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So we add these numbers. These numbers are 1, 1, 0, 1 carry, 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 1 plus 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 carry, then 1, 1, 0, 1 carry, 1, 0. So this is 5, 0 in hexadecimal. Okay, and suppose we have to perform subtraction of these numbers. Then we write 35 H minus 1 DH. Okay. Yes, how subtraction is performed in 8085 microprocessor students? Subtraction microprocessor में कैसे perform होता है? Yes, students. Subtraction कैसे perform होता है microprocessor में? करिए प्लीज, बताओ प्लीज प्लीज। In microprocessor, the concept of 2's complement is used to perform subtraction. Okay, so 35 is written in binary as 0011, 0, 1, 0, 1. Then 2's complement of the second number is added in 35. So now, how to take 2's complement of 1b? So first of all, write the number in binary. It is 1, 1, 0, 1, 1b, 1b. It's 1's complement. It is 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, plus 1. So it is 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So this is 2's complement of 1b. So it is 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Now these two numbers are added. Okay. So why it is done? Because in case of addition, it is simply 35h plus 1bh is equal to 50h. Okay. And 35h in the subtraction we can write as 35h minus 1bh. So first number is positive, second number is negative. So in this case we are using the concept of side numbers. So this can also be written as 35h plus minus 1b. Okay. It means we have to add a negative number in 35. So it is equivalent to subtracting a number from 35. Okay. So now it's this is minus 1b. So minus 1b in microprocessor we represent by using 2's complement method. So it becomes 35h plus minus 1b. Its equivalent is this is e and 5, e5. So 35 is equal to 35 plus e5. Okay. So now 35 minus 1b and 35 plus e5 ये दोनों सेम है, इसका सेम रिजल्ट आएगा. Okay, 35 minus e5. So because in microprocessors we do not have separate subtractor circuit. Okay, so subtraction in microprocessors is performed with the help of adder circuit, addition. Okay, तो addition किस चीज की होएगी? 2's complement of the negative number, उसकी addition होएगी. Okay, अब ये क्या बन गया हमारे पास? 0, 1 carry 1, 0, 1, then 1 plus 1, this is 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 1 carry, then 0, then 0, then 1 carry. So now I will tell you next how to deal with this carry. Okay, for the time being the result is 1a. So subtraction result is 1a. So number is positive. Number positive आया. वैसे भी it's clear that because 35 is greater than 1b, so the result will be positive 1a. Okay. It is 1a. Yes students, इतना clear आपको? So how to deal with this carry, this we will discuss next. इतना बताओ ये clear है दोनों? So in the first example, we have performed addition of 35 and 1b. This can be directly done. But in second case, we have performed subtraction of 35 and 1b. So in this case, the 2's complement of 1b is added to 35. Okay. So that is 2's complement means how can we represent a negative number, say minus 1b? It is simply e5. यस स्टूडेंट्स, इतना क्लियर आपको? प्लीज रिप्लाई करा करो आप।
सर
हम्म।
सर एक डाउट है
हाँ जी, बोलो प्लीज।
सर। जैसे आपने बोला कि नेगेटिव नंबर जो है वो 2's कॉम्प्लीमेंट से स्टोर होगा, तो 1BH का इक्वलेंट E5H है नेगेटिव। तो सीपीयू को कैसे पता लगेगा कि ये E5H है कि नेगेटिव ऑफ 1BH है?
सीपीयू को नहीं पता होता बेटा, ये हमें प्रोग्रामर को पता होता है। ओके, मैं प्रोग्राम लिखता हूँ इसका, ठीक है। मैं एक और ट्राई करता हूँ एग्जाम्पल। मैं इसके प्रोग्राम की फॉर्म में अगर हम इसे लिखें, कैसे लिखेंगे? ओके, सो इफ वी आर टू राइट प्रोग्राम फॉर दिस एडिशन, देन इट विल बी MVIA, 35H. Okay, then say MVIB, 1BH. Okay, then add B and HL. I think it will be clear to you. Okay, इतना तो क्लियर हो गया आपको? It is addition
Yes.
of 35 and 1. Okay, now for this process, the program can be written as MVIA, 35. Okay. MVIB, 1B. Okay, then subtraction B and H. आप ऐसे लिखते हो इसे प्रोग्राम को, 1B सब्ट्रैक्ट करना 35 से, 35 आपने ए में स्टोर करवाया, 1B बी में स्टोर कराया, एंड देन वी अप्लाई सब्ट्रैक्शन। आप ऐसे करते हो?
सर स्क्रीन थोड़ी लैग हो रही है।
ओके, कोई बात नहीं, देखो।
यस सर।
ओके, तो अब ये जो टूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट का जो टास्क है, ये सब्ट्रैक्शन इंस्ट्रक्शन इंटरनली लेता है। तो वो क्या करता है, द माइक्रो प्रोसेसर परफॉर्म्स A इज इक्वल टू A प्लस टूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ B। ये माइक्रो प्रोसेसर ऐसे परफॉर्म करता है। ओके, चलो इसे फिलहाल मैं जस्ट आप ऐसे लिखते हो, जस्ट मैंने ये कंसिडर किया। इसका सेकंड मेथड क्या है प्रोग्राम लिखने का? ओके, second method is, if we do not want to use add instruction, sorry, subtract instruction अगर हमें use नहीं करना है, if we want to use add instruction only, then what we do, we store -1b in register B, -1b हम कैसे store कराएंगे? It will be E5, as we have already calculated 2's complement of 1b is E5, so E5 we have stored in the register B. Okay, then we can write add B HLD. Okay, now we have placed E5 in the register B, which is negative equivalent of 1B. Okay, now what will be in the register A? Register A में क्या आएगा? Okay, if we add 35 and E5 in a register A, you will find this value 1A. register A में क्या आ जाएगा? 1A, और एक overflow है, this will be stored in carry flag. Okay, so if we want to perform simply addition of numbers, okay, अगर सिर्फ दो नंबर्स को आपने ऐड करना है 35 एंड E5, तो आपका रिजल्ट क्या आएगा? कैरी अगर आप कंसिडर करोगे, देन रिजल्ट विल बी 35 and E5. So result of these two numbers will be 1A here and then 1 carry. So it will be 1A, 3-digit result इसका ये बन गया आपका 11A, अगर आपने सिर्फ एडिशन करनी है। ओके, अगर आप सब्ट्रैक्शन का इसका करना चाहते हो तो आपका रिजल्ट क्या आएगा? इट इज सिंपली 1a। सब्ट्रैक्शन का रिजल्ट आ रहा है 1a बिकॉज इट इज 35 माइनस 1b। तो ये हमें प्रोग्रामर को पता होएगा कि जो E5 है वो E5 आपका किसी का नेगेटिव इक्विवेलेंट है या फिर E5 सिंपली एक अनसाइंड नंबर है। देखो हमारे पास रेंज यही है, इट इज 0 to FF। We can give numbers to microprocessor 8085 in this range only. So it is to be decided by the programmer whether you want to represent numbers in signed form or unsigned form। वो आप पे डिपेंड करेगा। ठीक, तो E5 एक नंबर है, E5 का जो इक्विवेलेंट है वो 254 भी होता है डेसिमल में। ओके, और माइनस सॉरी 254 नहीं होता, इसका जो भी इक्विवेलेंट है E5 एक अनसाइंड नंबर भी है और इट इज आल्सो नेगेटिव इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ ए नंबर। ओके, तो यहाँ पे मैंने B में E5 स्टोर करवाया है, B में E5 स्टोर हुआ है। तो E5 ये आप पे डिपेंड करेगा आपने इसे -1 भी लेना है या सिंपल E5 लेना है। एक इसमें हाँ बोलो, प्लीज बोलो।
सर आ गया समझ।
ओके, एक चीज इसमें और एक कंसेप्ट है कि जब आप सिंपली एडिशन करते हो तब आपको ओवरफ्लो कैसे पता चलता है? दैट इज विद द हेल्प ऑफ कैरी। अगर सिंपली एडिशन कर रहे हो आप अनसाइंड नंबर की, अगर आप अनसाइंड नंबर आप कंसिडर कर रहे हो और एडिशन कर रहे हो तो ओवरफ्लो आपको पता चलता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ कैरी फ्लैग। लेकिन अगर साइंड नंबर है, अगर साइंड नंबर है तब आपको एक अलग से फ्लैग होता है जो हम यूज करते हैं टू फाइंड whether there is any overflow in the result or not, okay, in case of signed numbers. Okay, how do we do it? Let us consider same example, that is we want to add 35 and minus 1b. Okay, we rewrite it. So number is 35, that is plus number, plus 35 and minus 1b. क्या हमने परफॉर्म plus 35 minus 1. Okay, we have to add these two numbers. Sign numbers are one is positive number, second is negative number, or we can write it as 35 plus minus 1. Means we have to add a positive number and a negative number. Okay, so 35 आपने कैसे लिखा था? 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 and 1b it is written in 2's complement form. So 1b का 2's complement क्या है? हमने फाइंड किया था E5 okay, then it is 0 1 0 1. Now it is 1 1 0 1 carry 1 1 1 0 1 carry, then 1 0 0 0 1. ओके, तो यहाँ पे जो कैरीज आ रही हैं 1 plus 1 1 कैरी, then 1 0 कैरी, then 1 then 0 carry, then 1 1 1. These are the carry bits. Okay, now you have to note carry from D6 to D7, ये carry आपने note करना है, and carry after D7. Okay, so carry from D6 bit to D7 it is called as CN, carry N, and carry after D7 is called as C out. Okay, means you have to consider both the carries in case of signed numbers. So one is Cn and second is C out. So in this particular case, the value of Cn is means carry from this addition of 0 1 and plus this carry will be, this carry is 1. So Cn is 1 and carry after D7 is also 1. Okay. Now consider one more example. It is a 7 2. Okay. H. This is also positive number. 7 2 is a positive number. And next number, if we consider say 3 2h. Okay. So this is also positive number. Okay, now we are considering positive numbers, but as sign numbers. Okay, if we add these numbers, 72 is it is 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0. 32 is 0 0 1 1. Then 0 0 1 0. Clear? We have considered plus 72 plus 32. These are two signed numbers. Okay. Now if we add these two numbers, it is 0, result is 0, 1 1 0, 1 carry, then 1 0 carry, 0, then 1 1 0, 1 carry, then 1 plus 1 plus 1 1 1 carry, 1 plus 0, it is 0, 1 carry, then 1, then 0 carry. Okay. Now see, carry from D6 to D7 and carry after D7, Cn. Yes, students, what is the value of Cn in this particular case? And C out? C in, C out, what are the values?
So C out 0, C in 1.
Yes, very good. Okay. So in hexadecimal, this number is A and this number is 4. Okay. तो अगर तो आपने ये सिंपली अनसाइंड नंबर लिए होते, आपने नंबर लिए होते 72 एंड 32, आपका रिजल्ट आ रहा था A4 अनसाइंड के केस में A4 रिजल्ट आ रहा था, और ये जो A4 है इट इज विद इन दिस रेंज 0 to F है, क्योंकि जब नंबर्स अनसाइंड होते हैं देन वी कंसिडर द कंप्लीट रेंज 0 to F है. तो A4 रिजल्ट आ रहा था, कैरी भी हमारा 0 आ रहा था, तब रिजल्ट ओके था. लेकिन अब हमने क्या किया, वी हैव टेकन plus 72 and plus 32, means we have reserved this bit as sign bit and we have only 7 bits to represent the magnitude. Okay. In that case A4 जो आपका रिजल्ट आ रहा है ये ओवरफ्लो हो रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि आपके पास रेंज क्या है, 00 to 7F and then 80 to FF. Okay. Now, if we add two numbers, if we add two positive numbers, signed positive numbers, then the result should be within this range. क्योंकि पॉजिटिव नंबर का जो रिजल्ट है पॉजिटिव आ रहा है, वो रिजल्ट इस रेंज में आना चाहिए. लेकिन जो A4 है, A4 इज लाइंग इन दिस रेंज 80 to FF. A का A4 हम कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0. See sign bit of the result, it is 1. It means the number is in the negative range, which cannot be possible. Okay, but carry bit 0 आ रहा है, हम carry से we cannot judge कि whether overflow is there or not. Okay, तो अगर आप साइंड नंबर ले रहे हो, प्लस 72 ले रहे हो, प्लस 32 ले रहे हो, तब आपको इन दोनों से पता चलेगा कि ओवरफ्लो है या नहीं है. Okay, अब ये कैसे चेक करते हैं? Okay, we consider C in, C out, both the carries. Okay. and we have a bit called as OB flag, overflow flag. So overflow flag we find from both C in and C out. Okay. So now if the status of these carries can be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. So now XOR operation is applied in this case. If both the carries are same, then overflow flag is 0. And if the carries are different, C in and C out are different, then carry flag will be 1. So in this example, you can see C out is 0, C in is 1. Both are different. So in this particular example, overflow flag is 1. Okay. And this case, C in is 1, C out is 1. So in this case, is overflow flag is equal to 0. Okay. You can consider more examples to verify for 1, 0 and 0, 0 जिसमें इनका स्टेटस आ रहा है. ओके. सो यहाँ से हमें पता चलता है कि अगर हम 35 में से 1 भी सब्ट्रैक्ट करें तो हमारा रिजल्ट आ रहा है 1A, वो इसी रेंज में आ रहा है पॉजिटिव में. ओके. तो इस केस में कोई ओवरफ्लो नहीं हो रहा, तो हमारा ओवरफ्लो फ्लैग 0 आएगा. लेकिन इस केस में हमने ऐड किया 72 और 32 को, अब हमारा रिजल्ट आ रहा है A4. ओके. तो हम इन दोनों कैरी से हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं कि ओवरफ्लो है या नहीं है. वैसे भी ये क्लियर है कि जो A4 है इट इज़ आउट ऑफ रेंज, क्योंकि साइंड नंबर अगर आप कंसिडर कर रहे हो तो आपकी रेंज 0, 0 to 7 हो जाती है. तो अगर यहाँ भी आता है इट मीन्स वो आपका कह लो कि कोई एरर है आपके कैलकुलेशन में, कोई प्रॉब्लम है, यू आर टू मेक अप्रोप्रिएट करेक्शन. यस, इतना क्लियर है स्टूडेंट्स आपको? इसमें कोई डाउट है? ओबी फ्लैग, हाउ कैन वी फाइंड ओबी फ्लैग इन केस ऑफ साइंड रिप्रेजेंटेशन?
सर ओवरफ्लो का एक बार दोबारा बता दो.
ओके, बताता हूँ. माइक्रोप्रोसेसर क्या करता है, इसमें एक एडर सर्किट है. So this microprocessor receives 2 bytes as input. So 1 byte we have provided plus, we have provided 72. Okay. Second byte is say जो हमने प्रोवाइड किया is 32. यहाँ हमारे पास रिजल्ट आता है रजिस्टर ए में, इट इज A4. अब इसमें जब एडर होएगा हर एक पॉइंट पे कैरी जनरेट होती है. मींस कैरी D0 के बाद भी जाएगा, D1 के बाद, D2 के बाद, D3 एंड सो ऑन. ओके. तो इसमें 2 कैरी कंसिडर होती हैं. वन इज कैरी फ्रॉम D6 to D7. Okay. This is Cn. One is Cn. Second carry is after D7, that is C out, the final carry. So अगर तो हमने नंबर हमारे अनसाइंड है, if the simply the numbers are unsigned, means 72 and 32 है, ओके, तब हम ओवरफ्लो कैसे चेक करते हैं? जस्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ कैरी फ्लैग. तो तब हमारा क्या होएगा, ये वाला जो बेटा है वो हमारा कैरी होएगा. तो कैरी से हम चेक कर लेंगे. ओके. तब हम क्या करेंगे, ये भी कंसिडर करेंगे और कैरी कंसिडर करेंगे. अगर साइंड है तो हम क्या करेंगे, इसमें एक यूनिट होता है, एक्सॉर गेट है यहाँ पे. एक्सॉर गेट की आउटपुट है ओवरफ्लो फ्लैग. ओके. तब हम ओबी फ्लैग चेक करेंगे. देखो माइक्रोप्रोसेसर में दोनों फ्लैग्स अवेलेबल है. ओबी फ्लैग भी अवेलेबल होता है, ओके, एंड कैरी फ्लैग भी अवेलेबल होता है. तो आपको ये पता होगा कि अगर आपने सिंपली 72 एंड 32 लिया है तब आप कैरी फ्लैग कंसिडर कर लोगे टू चेक द ओवरफ्लो। अगर आपने ये +72 एंड +32 लिया है या कोई और साइंड नंबर्स हैं, देन आपके पास ओवी फ्लैग की ऑप्शन है टू चेक द ओवरफ्लो। ओके, तो ये एक्सॉर ऑपरेशन होता है बिटवीन कैरी फ्रॉम D6 to D7, that is C in, and carry after D7, that is C out. Okay, we consider one more example to verify that concept. Say so numbers, if we want to process say 5, 5, 7 at this is a positive number. We have to subtract a number, say 34 from this number. Okay, yes, subtraction means you have to add its negative equivalent 34 का। तो इसकी साइड रिप्रेजेंटेशन क्या है? 57. How can we represent +57? It is simply 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 34. How can we represent 34? Yes, but what is 2's complement of 34? How can we represent -34? Hurry up, please. Should it be 1, 1, 0, 0?
1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0
1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 ऐसा होएगा? चेक कर सकते हो whether it is 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 आई थिंक ऐसे होएगा। See, 34 is 0 0 1 1 and 4 is 0 1 0 0. Its one's complement is 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1. Okay, then 1 add करो, it is 0 0 1 1. Okay, okay. So I think yes. Is it okay now, students? ये ठीक है अभी?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if we add these two numbers, we have 1 1 0 0 0 1. Now 1 plus 1 0 1 carry, 1 plus 1 0, then 1 carry. Yes, overflow flag का status क्या होगा इस केस में? You have to consider carry from D6 to D7. D6 to D7 carry is
So C out 1, C in 1.
yes, it is 1 and 1. So the status of OV flag should be
0.
0. Okay. So result क्या आ रहा है हमारे पास? This is 3. 7 minus 4, it is simply 3. 0 0 1 0. It is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 23. OV flag is 0. It means the result given by the microprocessor is correct. Signed number result is correct. Okay. तो अगर हमने signed number consider करना है, we have considered 57 and 34. So in this case, we have to consider OV flag to check the overflow. I hope कि आपको कुछ idea हो गया होगा, थोड़ा clear हो गया होगा. So next lecture we consider more examples, and we are to till now we have considered 2's complement representation of negative numbers. Okay, we have considered only 2's complement representation of negative numbers, which is most widely used form. But we have other two forms available. One is signed magnitude representation of negative numbers and signed complementary numbers. Okay, तो ये भी हमने डिस्कस करना है, जिससे हम नेक्स्ट कंटिन्यू करेंगे. Okay, just any doubts you have?